Hi there. My name is Avil Beckford, and I wanted to talk a little bit about who I am and why reading is so important and why I'm qualified to create products to help people take their reading to the next level. In 2012, October 3rd to be precise, my mother died unexpectedly from a heart attack. My heart shattered into so many pieces. And to heal my heart, I decided to do what I love, which is reading. So I created a reading challenge for myself called the Virtual Literary World Tour. And I was reading the world. In 4 months, I read 80 books from 29 countries. I realized the importance of reading about other cultures. And I also realized the benefits of reading. And I also saw connections among the different books that I was reading. So it evolved, several iterations. And now I have a program called More Reads. But that's not what I'm going to talk to you about. So, one of the things is that professionals are telling me that they don't have the time to read or they cannot focus, when they read. So the solution that I have can take care of both of those things. And that is before you start reading a nonfiction book, you make sure that you preview the book first. And let's think about the 80-20 rule in terms of reading. So you read 20% of the book to understand 80% of the text. And the trick is to find the 20% of the book to read, and you do so by previewing the book first. One of the things I've noticed that when I'm reading nonfiction books, I feel like I'm experiencing deja vu. Haven't I read this before? Haven't I read this before? Haven't I read this before? And that's because publishers have word counts, and sometimes the authors have to add in extra information to get to the publisher's word count. How much case studies, examples do you need to read to understand what the author is trying to tell you? So my advice is always to preview the book, figure out the sections that you need to read, the sections that align with your reason for reading the books, and answers the questions that you wanted the book to address. So that's very important. Now, the other thing is that you don't stop there, okay? So you never read just one book about a topic because one book cannot cover all the areas that may be important to you. So it's good to read different books, say 3 to 5. Now, it's not just reading and finishing. What you want to do is to connect the ideas, the big ideas, from the different books you read. Okay? So most book has some sort of model or process. Nonfiction books I'm talking about. And they may not be obvious. Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not obvious. So sometimes you need to recreate this model or this process. And the other thing, yes, you combine the big ideas, but also combine the models so you come up with something that's for you. Most people will not be doing that. So that's what will give you an edge over your peers. This allows you to take your reading to a completely higher level, okay? And it also shows you how to see what others miss. So I've been doing this for some time now. So I think it makes me qualified to do that. I've run a few challenges in my Facebook group, and people are realizing the benefits of reading the book this way. So the time problem is solved because there's a lot you can get from a book in, say, 30 minutes, previewing the book, picking out the sections that you need to read, and then just focusing on those sections. And because you're not spending time going to a 250, 200-page book, you don't have time to lose your focus. Because what you're doing, you set your timer for, let's say, 30 minutes. I usually set mine for an hour. And then I get through the book. There are some times when you may need less time or more time. The point is, read as much of the book that you need to. No more, no less, right? You want to get an understanding of the text. So this is what I have to say. And thank you so much and have a good day.